Damn. What the hell? I smell pot. Damn, somebody was blazing up in there. That's one of the joys of riding, is you get all the smells, good or bad. Hey guys, this is Razor Joe. How's everybody doing? Today's going to be a little bit of a rant, and that is about, I don't know, some mistakes I've made with motovlogs. My channel's only been up like a few weeks now, and you know, I've got like 16 followers. I appreciate those who are following me. Thanks a lot. And I'm still learning the ropes about how to freaking optimize stuff so that I appear on searches and stuff. I don't know a lot about that. In fact, if anyone's got some tips on that, I'd appreciate it. But I think probably the biggest mistake I made was trying to seek others' approval, and not just you folks out there who I don't know who are watching this stuff. I mean, I want you guys to enjoy what you're watching, and I also want to impart some stuff to you that's maybe some knowledge or some things that'll help you on the road. That's what I really want to do, and I do want to entertain you, and I think I've probably been coming up short on that. But the biggest mistake I think I've made, can I get through here? Probably the biggest mistake I've made is letting other people know that I'm motovlogging. People who I know here in the real world, and then kind of seeking their approval, wanting them to watch the videos and giving me, you know, like a thumbs up and stuff like that. And you know, to be honest, like the criticisms I'm getting are from those people, and they're not from other people watching, you know, the videos maybe. And I've gotten some positive comments from people that I don't know. But most of the people that I know, friends and some family even and stuff like that, are just uber critical, like with what I should do with the videos and how I should do them and whatnot. And I feel like that was a big mistake for me to even talk to anybody about motovlogging, just because it's kind of like my vision and what I want to do, and that's the benefit and beauty of, you know, being out there on YouTube. You can do what you want to do, and I probably shouldn't seek so much for their approval, but I mean, I'm even getting some feedback from people about just my style and stuff. And the thing is honestly, and I see what they're saying, who I am on these motovlogs is very different than who I am in my regular life. You know, I'm pretty jokey. I joke with people a lot and stuff. But the reality of that is that that's all based on current like interactions that I have with people. There's input, and then I can take that input and twist it into something funny and shoot it back at them. When I started creating these motovlogs, you know, for several of the first ones especially, I kind of had something I wanted to say, and the part that people who know me in real life miss is that when I have something, especially something that I'm passionate about, that I feel strongly about, I'm not jokey at all. I go through and I get my point out there and across. It's just not a side of me that they see that often. And so everyone's used to, you know, jokey Razor Joe, and they're not used to seeing this guy who's been posting these things. So I kind of don't care now like what those guys think. In fact, I'm telling most people that I stopped motovlogging. Chances are they haven't subscribed to a lot of the folks that I know, so they won't get like an update when I post a new video or anything like that, just because they're just so critical. And I obviously have been tempted to seek their approval, and kind of like, who gives a shit if they approve or not, you know? I mean, I was so worried about offending them or offending people or what they would think about it, and at this point, I really couldn't care less whether they like it or not, or my main concern, honestly, is that people who don't know me find something entertaining or something educational and something that keeps them coming back. And I'm trying to put out regular videos. I mean, I've only been on for about 3 weeks maybe, and I've got quite a few videos out. And what I would like from people who don't know me, who watch this, is some honest feedback from you guys about my sound. I feel like I need to improve that, about the videos, what people would rather see. But I feel like being consistent about putting out videos is number one. So I want to be very consistent about putting out videos, and I don't want to have to be stressing about what people who I know in real life think, or whether they care about what I'm putting on my videos and how I should do them and how I should structure them. Who gives a shit? Like, I want to do my own thing and not feel bad about it and not worry about it. So that's what I'm going to try and do and focus on from here on out, is doing what I want to do, and content that I think is fun, and content I think is relevant and helpful. And I don't care if people think that, well, that's not really you, man. Whatever. I mean, there's lots of people who have different personas when they're kind of on stage or when they're performing than they do in their real life. I have it maybe the other direction as far as they're concerned, because they think, well, you need to be more entertaining, and maybe that's true. I would rather hear it from people who don't know me. I've watched a lot of motovloggers, and honestly, I really do get entertained by some of these guys who are freaking crazy, and they're doing crazy shit, and they're stunting, or they're just wacky. But what seems to be the case in a lot of those guys is these really fast clips and those little teeny moments and spastic interactions and stuff like that. And mine's a bit more linear, like TLR, This Life Riding. I mean, if I had to compare my style to anybody, I'd say that's his, and he's not a super big motovlogger, but I really like his style, and it more matches what my style is, which is having something to say, having a linear discussion about something instead of all these quick, fast little clips of this and clips of that shit, and oh, look at this guy, oh, look, we got in trouble and kicked out of here, I mean, those are mildly entertaining to me, but I tune in to watch a new video of this Life Riding much more frequently. And that was a wrong gear. Much more frequently, because he's really one of the only ones I watch really consistently, because the guy's consistent about putting out videos and has a lot of linear content. I mean, he puts some clips together sometimes of funny moments, and that's fine too. But that's just not his overall purpose. So, what is that? I heard something. So anyway, I'm just going to do me and do my style, and like I said, I'd like to hear from you folks about what you think about it and about what you would like to see. And there's a whole lot more educational stuff that I want to put out there, but that's the other thing, is I've done a lot of my own research. I've done hours and hours and hours of research on best practices and motorcycles in general, and not that I know a lot about motorcycles, but it's more about motorcycle riding and what to watch out for and stuff. And there's some stuff I want to put out on that, but I feel like it might fall upon deaf ears because I've only been riding about a month or a couple months, and I've already put out some of my own theories and how I keep from getting mad. That was called Riding with Animals and stuff like that. So, and some people have received that well. But man, there's so many other things that I want to put out there that I'm probably going to wait on, just so that it comes from more of an experienced place, and they don't go, shit, this guy's only been riding a couple months, how's he going to tell me about how to ride safely and what to do and what not to do. So I'll probably wait on some of that shit. But as far as this goes, I want to know what you guys want to see, and I'd like to do some more pleasure rides. Pretty much everything I've been doing has been commuting to and from work and that type of stuff, and that gets kind of boring. I'd like to find someone to ride with. So there'll be differences and changes, and I kind of want to overhaul stuff a little bit and it's still really early in my channel, so just some input would be great. So that's about all I have for you guys today. A short, quick one, kind of a rant. Sorry about that, but I just thought I wanted to let you guys know where I was at as far as the channel and putting out videos and what the content should be. Alright guys, till next time, have a good one.